Jason and Mike. Mike and Jason. They were practically a single entity, a two-headed monster of mischief and loyalty since their kindergarten days. From shared juice boxes to shared college dorms, their bond was unbreakable. Or so they thought. College, as it often does, brought new challenges. And by challenges, I mean a certain blonde-haired, effortlessly charming, and incredibly smart young woman named Christine. Or, as some knew her, Cece. Jason met Christine first, in the bustling campus library. She was a vision, all bright smiles and insightful comments. He was instantly smitten, utterly convinced she was the one. He knew her as Christine, the full, elegant name. Mike, on the other hand, stumbled upon Cece at a lively campus event. She was surrounded by friends, laughing, and radiating pure joy. He was equally captivated, completely swept off his feet. He knew her as Cece, the cool, casual nickname. Neither boy knew the other had met her. They were too busy falling head over heels, each in their own romantic bubble. They were best friends, yes, but some things, like the early stages of a monumental crush, were sacredly private. Eventually, the weight of their newfound affections became too much to bear alone. Over late-night pizza, they confessed. Each, in turn, gushed about the amazing girl they'd met, the one who had stolen their hearts. Jason described Christine, her intelligence, her kindness. Mike raved about Cece, her infectious laugh, her sweet disposition. They listened, offered advice, and celebrated each other's budding romances. The irony, of course, was completely lost on them. They both wanted to seal the deal, as they put it, before introducing their new love interest to their lifelong best friend. A perfectly logical, if slightly misguided, plan. Christine, meanwhile, was navigating her own complicated waters. She genuinely liked both Jason and Mike. They were both charming, funny, and attentive. She hadn't yet decided who she preferred, so she dated them both. She also had no idea they were best friends. The boys, caught up in their individual courting rituals, never mentioned each other to her. It was a delicate dance, a romantic tightrope walk for all three. This went on for a while, a delightful, oblivious charade. Then, one fateful afternoon, the boys decided it was time. Time to introduce their respective crushes. They set a date, a time, and agreed to meet in their dorm room. The air was thick with anticipation. Jason straightened his shirt for the 10th time. Mike paced, rehearsing witty introductions. They were buzzing, completely unaware of the impending earthquake. A knock echoed through the room. Both boys, in unison, yelled, "The door is open." And in walked Christine. Or rather, Cece. She froze. Her eyes, wide with dawning horror, darted between Jason and Mike. The color drained from her face, leaving her as pale as fresh snow. She stood there, a statue of pure panic, for what felt like an eternity. Jason and Mike exchanged confused glances. Why was she just standing there? Was she shy? They both took a step forward, then another, approaching her. Each wondering why the other was also moving. Then, simultaneously, they spoke. "I would like you to meet." Jason finished, "Christine." Mike finished, "Cece." They looked at each other, then back at Christine, utterly bewildered. "No, this is Christine," Jason insisted. "No, this is Cece," Mike countered, equally firm. They turned to Christine, waiting for her to clarify, to explain this bizarre mix-up. But instead of an explanation, Christine let out a small, strangled cry. "Can't do this," she gasped. And then she was gone, a blur of blonde hair and panicked retreat. Leaving two best friends, standing in their dorm room, utterly, completely, and hilariously confused.